Hey champions, Coach FAYE here, author of Choreography of Awakening, Performance Mastery Coach, and owner and president of the Institute for Performance Mastery. This week is my special week, it's my birthday, and I wanted to thank you for all the birthday wishes that I have received. It just touched my heart, and thank you guys, thank you so much for it. I couldn't even respond to all of it for a while as I was driving to a Habitude conference in San Diego held by amazing speaker Eric Swenson. It was a phenomenal conference with a lot of speakers, and they combined those two words together, habits and attitude, into one. And so this conference was devoted to the habit of a great attitude. How awesome is that? They hold this conference every year, and as I was watching the amazing speakers on the stage, I set an intention. Hey, next year, I'm going to be on that stage. And so, as I'm driving to this conference, I'm thinking, it's my birthday today, and I want to be sharing some messages with you. What am I going to share about? I want to say of all the accomplishments, what happened this year, to recap, to give you like a promise for the next year, what's going to happen, what I'm planning on doing, and kind of like create this accountability project between me and you. So we have this contract, and I'm telling you, well, I'm going to do this, or I'm intending to do this. And hopefully I intend to accomplish at least like 90% of what I intend. So this is what this video is about. It's to recap of what I've learned, what I have accomplished from the last year, and to set an intention for the next year, and to invite you to do this with me. So I wake up, it's my birthday. And the first thing I do, I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth, I go to the restroom, and the next thing is I get up, and it is that thing next to the throne. And that thing is a scale. So I step on the scale, I look down, and at that moment I knew my birthday is ruined. You know how you step on that thing and it's 1 pound up? That ruins your day. That's me. So I look down and it's 1 pound up, and it's like, oh, come on. It's my birthday. Now I'm 1 pound heavier. What am I supposed to do? I eat right. I exercise. I do everything that I can do to keep myself in shape. And here it is, that 1 pesky pound up. And as I'm looking at that scale, I think, geez, I just have a slow metabolism. Maybe it's my thyroid. Whatever it is, why I gained that weight again, holding more water. As I thought, I'm going to this Habitude conference about good attitude, right? So that means an attitude of gratitude. So I have to be grateful. How can I be grateful for this extra 1 pound? And I thought, what if I lost weight? What if my metabolism was faster? What if I have some disease inside of me, or something else that's going on, and that if I had a faster metabolism, it would accelerate the growth of that? Would I want that? I was like, no, I wouldn't. So what that means is my body and the universe are trying to take care of me and make sure that I am safe right where I am. And at this moment, this wave of gratitude just filled me, and I thought, gosh, thank you so much for this extra pound. Thank you for this metabolism that I have, because it actually keeps me safe. The universe and my body, they know better. And with that, I felt so much better, and I felt like I have to share this message with you. If there is something that I have to share with you on my birthday, this is it. Because I know many of you that are watching had this problem before. Now, to recap on what happened this year. Well, First of all, I have recorded my very first video on November 5th of last year. That was the day before my birthday last year. And I was so scared to do that video, practically terrified. I mean, I've heard so many times from other people telling me, you know what, Faye, you have to start recording the videos. And I was so afraid because I was like, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk to people about? But that day, the day before my birthday, I thought, you know what? I have this motto in my life. Life happens outside the comfort zone. So just step outside that comfort zone and just do it. And so I just turned on the camera and I just did it. And that was last year. And now I'm so in awe how easy it is for me to communicate with you. It's almost like I'm talking to my best friend. Because since that first video, I've done so many of them. I started recording my lessons from the ring, and I didn't quite complete all of them just yet. I will, but I have recorded so many videos that it became just a thing that I do. So if you have a dream or a vision that you want to do something like this, a project like this, don't wait until you're perfect. Just do it. The perfection will come as you do it time after time. I have accomplished few very important milestones last year. One, I was interviewed on a #1 iTunes podcast, Entrepreneur on Fire, and it was incredible. I've never been interviewed before. I have definitely never been interviewed on like a podcast the size of Entrepreneur on Fire. If you guys don't know what that is, Google it. It's amazing. And John Lee Dumas, he just done incredible job, and he invites the top people in the world on his show. And when I was invited, I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. And from that place on, I was interviewed, I don't even know, on dozens of different podcasts, and it's just been so fun to be invited to speak at different podcasts and radios, and it was incredible. And then in August, shot a documentary for women, Women's Prime. And I'm one of the stars in that documentary. I do a big talk there, and right now you can actually view a trailer with my appearance and some few tips on YouTube. And it was amazing documentary. The director and the producer, Esther Moon, just did an incredible job, and she's a young girl. When she approached me and she said, Coach Faye, I read your bio and I watched your I Believe video, and I want to interview you for my documentary. You're exactly who I'm looking for. And this documentary is for women, and I'm interested in the subject of aging. And she said, well, how do you feel at your age? And I was like, what do you mean at my age? And then I look at her and she's like in her early 20s, and I'm 44 at that time. I'm like, whoa, it never occurred to me. How do I feel at my age? I never thought of me being that age. I mean, I remember when my mother was that age. She was old. I mean, I was 18. She was ancient at 39. But today, I feel like I'm still 25. Well, today, a couple of days ago, when I turned 45, I would say this is my 20th time around celebrating my 25th birthday. You know, some people are slow and it takes them a little longer than others to get some mastery. So it took me 20 years to practice my 25th year. I am still learning. I haven't gotten there yet, so stay with me, please. So when she approached me and she said, well, how do you feel at your age? That was a little shocking. But her subject is really actually phenomenal, because a lot of women do feel old and invisible and disempowered, that they can't do anything. And it's just a subject that's really close to my heart. And I was very, very grateful to contribute to it. And I would invite you to please contribute to her project on indiegogo.com. She is raising money right now to finish the film, and it would be really supportive of this project again. So I am gonna leave the links below this video for it if you want. This year I have manifested the dream of my life. When I was 22 years old, I was at my very first Professional Skaters Association's conference. I saw a speaker on the stage that inspired a heck out of me, and I wanted to become a speaker like him. Speak at the Professional Skaters Association's conference. And this year, well, last year now, I've manifested that. And it was such an incredible feeling of manifesting the dream of your life. And I knew it was happening and it was coming. And I set that intention that I really take everything in and I really feel everything about that. And I have accomplished that. And guys, it was amazing. And I would invite you to set up that dream for yourself, because you can make it happen. And as a matter of fact, that dream is described in my book in the last chapter. And when you go to my website, coachfaye.com, and you put your name and your email in, you will receive that chapter from me. You have to do that. So do it right now. Go to my website. It's coachfaye, C-O-A-C-H, FAYE, F-A-Y-E.com, and put your name and your email in the space below, and you will receive a chapter from my book describing this amazing experience. Actually, it was a vision, and it's a template that's going to help you design your own vision for your life, or for the moment in your life that you would like to experience. And again, I want to thank you so much for staying here with me for that long. I know it's a little long, but I wanted to kind of like throw it all in and connect with you and express my gratitude for you staying with me for the whole year and sending me those birthday wishes. And I promise you to keep up with you and send you more content and more information. By the way, another thing that I started doing, I'm not done with that yet, but it's halfway there, is my first online course, Get the Edge, Become World Class. It's coming. It's been a little bit more difficult of a project than I have anticipated. It's harder than writing a book, can you believe that? But it was fun. I've learned something new, and really this journey is all about learning something new, and it's incredible being that old as I am now, and evolving into something that I have no idea what is going to happen. My intention for the next year to bring you that course first. So I promise you, Get the Edge, Become World Class is coming out next year. Okay, so that's one. The second one, this is a good one. I have to think about that. But I guess my intention for this next year would be to speak at the Habitude Conference, to speak at the TEDx Conference, and to create my first big live event at a big fancy hotel with big speakers. So we'll come together and we'll do this. So this is my intention, and I invite you to join in into this excitement and start creating your own stuff. And I want you to create your videos on your birthdays and put them on my Facebook page. I want you, when you have your birthday, I want you to remember to record the video and say, "Hi Faye, it's my birthday today, and this is what I did, da 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 da, and this is what I want to do, da 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 da, and I'm going to support you for the next year." How's that? Thumbs up? Awesome. And if you really do want to do this, here is my next challenge to you. Go to my website again. When you put the name and your email in my website, coachfaye.com, you get that chapter, and we're going to stay in touch, and you could send me that video. So go to my website, your name, your email, and click the link below, the like, send your comments, and I love you. Bye guys.